excited to be here with everyone and with our special guest tonight, Mr. John Nelson. You know, it is not often in my professional career, Calvin, and everyone who's listening, that you get an opportunity to really be among the elite of the elite. Someone who has such a rich amount of experience, someone who has been keeping people employed and keep creating recession-proof opportunities like this gentleman. You know, I'm talking about a multi-millionaire, a tycoon, a savvy businessman who has not only decided to partner with Naturally Enhancing Health, but also to invest in multiple six figures and counting. You know, I get to talk with him on a consistent basis and working with him, and you know, I love the way that we vibe together and we're able to, you know, really put together some incredible ideas and things that we're bringing to the future of Naturally Enhancing Health. And so it brings me great pleasure, and it's absolutely my honor to bring all of you Mr. John Nelson, the man, the legend, and the person who we are honored tonight to introduce the Naturally Enhancing Health world to. So first and foremost, I want to make sure that he is here and with us. Mr. John Nelson, are you here?
Well, I am here. Thank you for saying those nice things. I hope I can live up to that.
Oh, fabulous. Well, thank you again for being here. You know, we are so grateful for your presence. I remember the first time that we had a conversation, and I'll never forget when I sent in a text our founder and our visionary, Mr. Jerome Hughes. I remember texting him while you were talking, and I remember saying, we have to have him because I was so impressed. And being in business as long as I have, I know when people are the real deal, and you, sir, are the real deal. And so we are beyond honored by your presence and for you to be here tonight to share why you have decided to partner with us. But more importantly, we want to let everyone know who you are so that they can see why we are so excited about where Naturally Enhancing Health is going and where we are right now. Okay, so let's start off, John, by sharing with them, you know, a little bit about yourself and a little bit about your background as a businessman. So in your own words, this was a conversation just between me and you, but also for our listening audience to hear who John Nelson is. So go ahead and share with them who you are, John.
Well, you know, I'm a happy-go-lucky father of five, and I think that's my greatest accomplishment. Being able to be a parent, being able to be a productive member of my community. I think that developing strong businesses have been an integral tool in being able to be the person that I want to be. So, a little bit about me. I hail from Brooklyn, New York originally, and I couldn't wait to get out of there. I joined the Army. When I got out of the Army, I took a job with one of the companies that I now own. Imagine that. Staying somewhere for 30-plus years. I believe that in order to do something in life, you have to invest yourself fully into the mission. I only want to align myself with companies that are built to stay. In my professional career spanning 30 years, we've built several companies that are here to stay. They're going to outlive me. I don't know who's going to be at the helm of them, but I do know that they're going to be. Our chemical company is a groundbreaking company because we were the first company in the country to go green, to be environmentally friendly, and to make a commitment to be that cutting-edge company before it was cool, before going green was popular. I mean, now if you're in conversation with somebody and you tell them, hey, yeah, we're going green. We're a green company. We're green this. We're green that. Everything is 50% more interesting. We were green in the 90s. We knew that this was going to be the future. This was the inevitable way. And we built a solid company that invested its time and its research in green products that work. Because we built a successful company, enabled us to have 1,000 salespeople out there every day, including today. It also enabled us to build a company that was strong enough that when the recession hit, I got my core team and my core crew, that's what I call them. And we're, by the way, going to develop a core crew with naturally enhancing health. But I got my core crew together, and I said, I think times are tough and money's funny. I think that it's all going to hit the fan, whether we like it or not. And we've got to be in front of this. And, we laid ourselves off. All 26 of us, 25 of my core employees, my management, and myself. And we laid ourselves off. And because we laid ourselves off, we were able to save 1,000 jobs. Now, we didn't hire anybody for a couple of years, but we didn't lay anybody off. We were all going to eat beans or we were all going to eat steak, but we were going to eat. My core crew probably went a year and a half, and we didn't draw salaries. I didn't draw one for 3 years. But we didn't lay a soul off. One of the things that I like about working with Tony and with Mr. Jerome Hughes is their expressed value on their team with a lot of focus on building teams for the duration, building people for the duration. See, we're going to turn this into a people-building people business because, I look around in my life, I have all kinds of stuff. I have stuff that I don't even know I have. I have stuff that people have jobs keeping track of that I don't know I have. How important can any of that be? But I know the people that do this are important. And if I woke up tomorrow and I didn't have any people, if I didn't have all those good people that make this thing work, then I've got nothing. Our mission is to build a company with NEH that endures. Not one that people come along, I hope this is the next great thing, but I mean one that endures, one that's here, stands the test of time, and I like the commitment of the leadership to make the people important. So one of the decisions that led me to come into the company was the fact that I got to be one of the folks who can help people build their business. So that's about me. I'm a guy who somehow got lucky, and I'm very good at helping other people get what they need. And in my role in this company, I want to help everybody listening get what they need.
Wow. John, you said so much in that moment. We talked about yourself, and one of the biggest things that I heard was your heart when you said I laid myself off in order to have the 1,000 people who worked for me. And our management team laid ourselves off because we were all going to be eating steak, or we were going to eat beans, or we were going to be eating. Bottom line, what you're saying and what I'm hearing when you say that is that you made sure that you cared about the people who came. Because so many times, and that's Jerome, that's the Calvin, and everyone here on the team at Naturally Enhancing Health, everyone has a heart for the people. And that was one of the things that attracted me to come here, and it's attracting people of the caliber just like yourself to come and say, you know what, we are going to create a place where people can thrive, and they can thrive for the duration. And I heard you say that you have no intention of creating another fly-by-night thing because you have created so many incredible things. And I think that what is really exciting to me is every time I speak with you, I hear something else that you have or something else that you've done. And it's so funny because people will say that to me, but I've done a lot of things, but my goodness, you have done a ton of things. And so if you wouldn't mind, let's just go a little bit deeper. We don't have to name any names of of the companies that you have, but we can definitely speak to the industries in which you are playing at a huge level, even as we speak. And I want people to hear this because it's really important that you understand who we are talking to right now and who you are listening to right now, because it's one thing for us to talk to someone who has some interesting business experience, but it's another thing when someone has done it at the level and is currently doing it. exactly doing it at the level in which John is doing it. So, John, let's go a little bit deeper, a little bit to share with everyone, a little bit more about some of the businesses and the industry that you are currently thriving in as we speak.
Well, we thrive in the natural chemical business, the cleaning compound business, using completely biodegradable, green-friendly products that really work. That's the frustration in this world. Let's go green, and does it work? Yes, ours work. That's to the tune of 75 million or more a year, every year. The president of an energy company. I'm going to leave it nameless at this point, and we are a $13 billion a year energy company. Our mission with this company is to bring clean, green, wind-generated gas and, electric to all the homes in every deregulated energy state. Then on the gas, because there's no such thing as clean, green gas, no matter what Facebook tells you, okay? But people still need to burn natural gas in their homes. It's just how it is. We've instituted plant-a-tree programs where we're using carbon offsets. Every time we make a sale to a residential home for natural gas, we plant a tree. Wow. Now, that sounds silly if you don't know how science works, but a tree can clean the air of 5 or 6 homes. We also purchase carbon offset. So we're just doing our part. We have to have power. We have to have energy. But I believe it has to be renewable. I believe it has to be clean. I believe it has to be sustainable. It has to provide lifestyles, jobs. Kids are going to college. Little Billy has Little League. Everyday stuff. All these companies are built around people. The most important asset in any of these companies are the people who work there, the people who are making it part of their life, the people who are changing their life to work around their job or their career. So it's important. I own a technology company, and this is real important to what we're doing here. I'm one of those people who really understand technology, how it works, what it does and what it doesn't do. And with N.E.H, we want to be the company that teaches. I personally, am going to be one of the folks that help teach the people in our organization how to use their own social media, their own SEO, which is search engine optimization, to build their businesses, to get their sites out there. One of the important things that drew me to this company and sealed my fate to come in here and be the biggest asset I can is that we're not ever going to be the marketing company that sells training to our people. I've seen so many companies that sell training. I'm going to tell you that once you start selling training to your people, that must be what you're really trying to do for a living. We're going to be the company that works with people, teaches people, gives freely of our information continually, all the time, and gives people the power to build their own business in really whatever business that they end up moving on to go do or not. My goal is to give them so much information they can't do anything but be absolutely successful here. And that's what builds long-term relationships that I talked about before. Work with me, show me, and I'll pick it up. If you tell me something, I might get it. But if you show me something, I'll get it. Well, we're going to be the company that shows every member of our company how to do this. Hey, they'll have to do some work. People are going to have to put a little work in. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. But every morning I roll my sleeves up and I go to work. And I believe that everybody on this phone call does the same thing, or they wouldn't even be on this phone call right now. So we're going to create a work environment that gives us all the tools and technology to kick some major butt.
I love it. I love it. You know what? That is such a huge value, and I want to really reinforce what you said. You said that you, as a person who has a technology company, who understands social media, who understands search engine optimization. We hear so many people talk about that, but there is a very, very big difference between understanding that. That in and of itself, John, is giving people a skill set that they would have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars for. And you're saying that because they are members of Naturally Enhancing Health, you are going to be teaching these skills, and it will be a part of their business so that they will be able to take these skills and build their business as big as they want to build it. And that is huge. That is absolutely huge. And I think that, for me, I'm pretty technologically savvy, but at the same time, I also know that there is so much that I have to learn. And so I'm really, really, really looking forward to learning that from you, because I understand that it definitely, definitely takes a lot in order to be able to do those things. And so I am super, super, super excited about that.
Here's my mindset. If anybody listening has ever read the book Tom Sawyer by Mark Twain, in the book, Tom Sawyer has to whitewash a fence. So Tom Sawyer goes and gets all his friends, gives them all a bucket, and they all whitewash the fence. Well, that's how we're going to conquer things with Naturally Enhancing Health. We're going to get the whole company to whitewash our fence at the same time. I'm going to teach everybody how to rank their website, their social media, their name on the internet in their local areas and any area that they want to be in. All they have to do is pick the area, and they'll be able to use these tools to rank their website. It's not hard. It does require some learning, but together we get to accomplish a lot. And in life, there's only a couple ways to learn something. One, you either spend the money and make all the mistakes yourself, or two, you learn from somebody else. Well, I've already spent all the money and made all the mistakes. And we mastered this over the last 10 years of working in the technology and in building super highways for information. That's what makes things go around, and that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to make it as simple as I can and get that point across. And I'm also going to be that guy that responds back to anybody. If they send me an email, if they send me a message, I'm going to do my best to get them the answer.
I can personally testify to the fact that you are very, very good at getting back with people, and I know you get back with me very promptly and answer every question, and it's so exciting. I just can't get over, just thinking about what that does. It's one thing to hear it once, because we've had this conversation before, John, but it's another thing to hear it in a totally different way when you're thinking from the perspective of us as a representative in the field. I've been in a lot of companies, and you're right, where if you want to learn these things, you either have to pay additional for them, or you have to pay an outside third-party source in order to be able to get this level of information. And so what you just did just now just increased the value of Naturally Enhancing Health 100-fold. So not only do we have incredible products, we have an experienced team, we have an incredibly profitable compensation plan, as we just heard about Angie Eugene, who made $1,600 off of 2 sales. And now here you are coming back and saying, in addition to that, you guys are going to be skilled, not only in being knowledgeable about your products and services, but also you're going to understand how to build your business in today's society. And I absolutely love that, and I'm so excited about that, because that is a huge point that everybody needs to hear. Now, here's one of the things I want to ask you, John. Because we're talking a lot about your experience. We talked somewhat about what we're going to do, but, we also, at the end of the day, as Calvin Ellerby said, and I love this ever since I heard it, I call him Mr. Quotable, he said, attention goes where the money flows. And I know that you have had a ton of experience. I know some of your companies help other companies increase their revenue and really help to make money. And at the end of the day, if our revenue has increased, it's